Alrighty, so today we're going to go ahead and talk about the universal SSR dupe skill page that you get from this raid. Now, I've already done a video over the raid, team comps, and all that stuff. If you do want to check it out, it's on the channel already. But this one is going to go ahead and cover what skill pages should you be applying this universal dupe page for, right? Because this is a very limited resource, and I would hate to see free-to-play players or even low spenders go ahead and waste this material. Now, I think there are some packages in which you can go ahead and pick these up for. Let me just go ahead and double check. Let's see, new events. I want to say there is a bundle. I'm not too sure. I'm really bad at looking at these packages just because I personally don't know. I'm pretty sure there is. If not, then there will be one probably later on. But like I said, this is a very limited resources, probably more important than the universal SSR dupe shards, because at least with the dupe shards you get one per month, right? Or like one every 20 days, which is like honestly insane. But this, we've only gotten this from the raid, from this particular raid itself. We've only gotten this one, so I'm not sure, and plus I don't know when this raid is going to be coming back, and I would just, better safe than sorry, just don't use it on ones that you can get for free, right? So let's go over to Pridewind, and so we can talk about what the coming skill pages that are going to be great to use this on, and ones that are already in game and you could potentially apply this towards. Okay, if y'all new, drop a like, hit the sub as well, and let me know how your raid experience is going for the brand new one. But here we have the SSR pages. Shout out to Pridewind as per usual. When it comes to the pages in particular that I do think so, now on JP and KR, we've actually, with this recent update and everything, we've actually been able to get past seasonal skill pages, and so I'm assuming that Global will be getting this probably sooner rather than later, which is going to be great. And so anytime you do pull like rare or SR skill pages, you can then exchange them for past seasonal skill pages of your choosing, which is going to be awesome. So before that update, I would have went ahead and said, you know, feel free to go ahead and use it on some of these seasonal skill pages, maybe like season 1 Asta, who has an amazing skill page. But now that JP and KR, we can pick up the past seasonal skill pages, and I'm sure Global will be getting this update, then I will go ahead and say do not, just because you can now obtain them in a quote-unquote free-to-play manner. One that's going to take you probably a while, but still nonetheless it's one less universal dupe page that you can save and use it on someone else, right? So in my honest opinion, I would go ahead and say Julius is going to be one of them. Now the festival units, I will probably always say this for, just because they are festival, and so far on JP Care we have had no way of obtaining any kind of dupe shards for festival units in particular, so we are only relying on the universal dupe page, the one that we have on the global raid right now. So I would say Julius is going to be one. Now if I was asking, should I go ahead and use it right now, or should I go ahead and wait? Honestly, I will tell you to go ahead and wait. While yes, the skill page for Julius is honestly insane, you want to save it for Black Austin, because if you are able to get some dupes on Black Austin's skill page, it is going to allow him to do even more damage based on his whole anti-magic kit and everything. So in all honesty, Black Austin is going to be probably your #1 priority, and with him potentially being released in February, then you know that's one less skill page that you have to chase down. You have to get the one copy, you can already get a dupe of it. So really good, and I would honestly, I have this on my KR account already, and it is just insanely broken, especially when you do have the skill page beefed up. I don't have my maxed out yet, but when I do, I know that it is going to be even more broken than what my Asta is capable of doing right now. Julius is great, but it's one that I don't think you need to worry about. And plus, bear in mind that the passive is only a 10% to 25% increase all attack, which is honestly really great. But in comparison to Black Asta, this is very specific for Black Asta. Like no other unit in the game is going to be able to use this. I mean, yes, you could put this on another defending unit, but anti-magic, they don't have that, so it's kind of pointless. So yeah, Black Asta is definitely the one you want to save it for. But if not, Julius is probably gonna come second here. Another great skill page I would go ahead and say out of all this entire list will be Fauna. This Fauna skill page is honestly really insane. Now I don't know, because I want to say right now on JP and KR we can actually pick up the skill page for free. It took a while, but I think we are now able to obtain a free copy of it every single month from our skill page selector. But if not, then I think this skill page is great, because yes, it's pretty much a version of Julius, just less percentage. So Julius maxed out, you get 25%, whereas Fauna, you were only getting 20% maxed out. So yeah, in this case Julius is better, but this is also another great skill page you can also practice off towards. Let's see, next other unit. I would go ahead and probably say you don't need to waste it on the season 2 skill pages. They are not anything crazy. Season 1, out of all of them, I would go ahead and say Asa's is great because it is just straight outright crit damage, and there really are not a lot of skill pages in the game that do just offer flat out crit damage without it being like percentage based or a chance based. I'm sorry. So this is a great one, and yeah, I would say if you want to get some stars on this, it's not too bad. But again, it is a seasonal skill page, which means that you do have a quote-unquote guaranteed way of obtaining it. On global, not right now, but I'm sure that it will be, the update will be added probably sooner rather than later, so I don't think you're waiting that long for this. Unless I'm wrong, and if that's the case, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is also another great skill page. And then let's see, any other ones that come to mind. This fauna is honestly great, especially when she does come out. So if afflicted was taunt or enhanced taunt, there's a 40% chance to grant a 20% increased damage dealt buff for one turn. Honestly saying, this fauna is amazing when it comes to her damage output. So yeah, it's honestly just stupidly broken if you want to go ahead and do that. Let's see. Okay, actually, how could I forget this unit? Holy crap. This Noelle, I honestly, okay, wait, now I changed things. Okay, Black Asta is number 1, this Noelle is number 2, easily. So if you don't know what this skill page does, upon taking damage, there is a flat base rate. It's going to be 20% chance to inflict a special point -1 debuff on all enemies, and then if you do max it out, you get a 100% chance. Right now mine is 4 out of 5 stars, so she has like an insane high percentage. Anytime she is hit, then she is inflicting a special point -1 debuff on all enemies. This is probably top 3 skill pages in the entire game. Probably. It's probably coming in at second, Black Ops being number 1, but this is just so broken, and you put this on any debuff unit, you are eating good. I said this before, but when we do get real-time PvP on global, this skill page is going to be so fun to use. And when the JP tournament happened, the real-time PvP tournament happened, then a lot of people were using this unit, and most likely probably using the skill page as well. It is the best in slot for any debuff, in my opinion. Just honestly insane. My favorite probably skill page besides Black Asta. She is such a fun unit, and the skill page just makes her even more fun and more broken. So this skill page, I would say, is one that you definitely want to look out for. All right, let me see if there are any others. All right, so I went ahead and found a few more skill pages. Now most of them are, well, actually like 3 out of 4 of the ones I found are seasonal, so kind of better than mine. But let's just assume that global is not getting that update to where we can get past seasonal skill pages. But these skill pages are insane, and ones that you definitely want to be on the lookout for when using your universal dupe charts for. But I would say this, I was about to say magnet, but this Fuego skill page is insane. There's a 10% chance when attacking to gain a 5% increased damage per burn affecting the enemy. And when we do get this Fuego and the season 5 Charmy, as well as the season 6 Magna, yeah, the burn team is just going to be insane and super duper fun to use. So I would say the skill page is one you want to look out for. If you can get it, go ahead and get it. I don't personally have it, and probably the one I'm going to pick up next, but this is insane and just really fun to use. Next up is going to be this Charlotte here. So when attacked, straight out outright, anytime you're attacked, you have a 20% chance of recovering 1 skill point. The gimmick with this Charlotte in particular and having the skill page is that you are able to constantly spam your ultimate, which gives counterattack to your entire team, and it's just so broken, like so insanely broken. So again, another great skill page, and plus, like, if you want to put this on another support unit, you absolutely can, which just is crazy. So yeah, this skill page is so fun, so broken. Next up is going to be this Magna. Upon taking attacking an enemy with burn, then there's a 40% chance to grant yourself a 16 increased speed buff for 1 turn. That is insane. Anything speed related, and plus this is going to be guaranteed if you do max it out, and it starts off high as well, by the way, so 40% is actually pretty decent. Great skill pitch to have. I would definitely try to pick it up if you are able to, but if you have some extra universal dupe charts lying around, then I would say go ahead and get those as well. Really nice, really strong, and ones you definitely want to look out for. I think there's one more that I'm missing, which is going to be this Charmy. Let me just double check what it does here. Okay, this is not really anything too crazy, but the way this in particular for this Charmy, then yeah, it is great, but for other just internal units, then it's not exactly the best. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, these skill pages are ones that you definitely do not want to sleep on, and ones I would recommend it saving your universal dupe charts for. But 100% this Black Asta is gonna be your number 1 priority, and then this Noelle will probably be second, in my opinion. Just insane. These two you want to look out for. So for free to play, unfortunately, you're gonna have to choose between, you know, these two, but with Black Asta probably coming first before that Noelle, then this skill page is the one that you want to have your eye out for. So yeah, but anyways, I'll end it there. Again, if there is a different skill page you had in mind that you were unsure of, then let me know in the comment section. Feel free to ask, and I'll try to answer it. Okay, but other than that, y'all have a good one. Peace.